This week on the Heycast, Blizzard's downsizing Heroes of the Storm, a Sonic horror movie is coming to theaters, and people are getting an early look at Kingdom Hearts 3.
Okay, I gotta get situated. Just kidding. I don't know.
Hey everybody, you're listening to episode 11 of the Heycast, the #1 gaming podcast in our hearts. I'm Timothy. Got Arnold here.
Hey.
And then we got a new face right now with us. So Giacomo's not here because he's dead to us.
I wouldn't say that.
For the time being.
Yeah. But we have our friend Marcus here with us. How are you doing?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Yeah. So Marcus is just a buddy of ours. He's just here, and he's gonna talk about video games with us.
I'm very passionate about video games.
Yeah, he likes video games.
Yeah.
The more you know, right?
The more you know.
So before we start talking about some of the news stories, we're going to go ahead and what we like to do is we like to talk about our weeks here on the
And
Heycast.
also, we're not dead from doing podcasts.
Yeah,
also.
we're not dead anymore. This is like, it's been 2 weeks since we did an episode of the podcast.
Yeah, it has been.
It's been 2 weeks since we did an episode of anything, except for our weekly roundup, which just came out recently.
Yeah, you guys
2
check
days
that
ago.
out.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Definitely. It was good.
Well, yesterday as of this recording.
Yeah.
2 days ago as of when this video goes up.
Yes.
So what have you guys been doing? You want to start us off, Marcus?
Yeah, definitely. I've been picking back up Final Fantasy 14 online just because that's played that thing for like 3 years and might as well continue on it.
Right.
Destiny got new content, so I'm doing with that. Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah,
Obviously,
of
that came
course.
out.
Everybody's playing
everybody's
Smash right
playing
now.
It. However, I'm getting my ass handed to me in World of Light, and it's not fun. It's fun, but it's frustrating.
Right.
Because I don't have the characters I want.
Oh, yeah.
So,
How far are you right now?
Shoot, I think I just left the mushroom area at the very bottom.
Oh, okay.
And yeah, Sonic is not. There's a Sonic fight there. I guess you get like a master's support, and
Okay.
You don't like it?
no, it's just like Sonic, like the assist. Like
Right.
you can defeat it, but it takes a while,
Right.
and it doesn't have an aura, so you can't automatically KO it. So you have to wait a while, and like after you keep killing, like punching it for a few rounds or a few times that you're in it, it'll go away.
Right.
But then you have to deal with Sonic, and Sonic can get his final smash pretty quickly. So I've been just like trying to either build my spirits or try to like find a combo that works with Lucario, Kirby, and Fox, because those are the three I'm comfortable with. I've been trying out Lucas, but I'm still trying to get the whole spark back up.
I've always hated dealing with Sonic in general in like every Smash game he's been in.
Because you gotta go fast. You gotta go fast in that.
I'm still coughing, by the way. But I hated him in Brawl. I hated him in 4, and I still hate him right now in Ultimate.
Yeah.
So I don't want to deal with him going fast. So
he's a fast character.
But you mentioned Destiny earlier. I picked up Destiny when it was free.
Oh, right, for PC.
Yeah, they were just giving it away for free for a little bit. And so I picked it up, and then it took me a while to actually, install it and like start playing it. But
you're still burnt out on it.
I got burnt out with Destiny 1, super burnt out. And then I was trying to play it again a few weeks ago. Or I'd say probably more like a month ago. And it was cool, but I don't know, I still can't do it anymore.
Yeah, I understand that, because it's the whole grinding with the power levels, trying to get better weapons, better gear. I didn't
even get like an hour into really playing it. Like I was just like,
it takes a while.
I don't care for this
I have
anymore.
it too.
Yeah,
it takes a while.
Again, it's the whole grind concept. After you're done with the whole storylines and everything, it's just like trying to get better gear, better power weapons. But as of lately, because of the new Black Armory content, they decided to pretty much give everybody like a big boost. So in case if you're lower than the 600 that they want you to be at, pretty much any drop that you get is going to be like a big gap boost.
Sure.
So the next update, I think it's on tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow that they just announced it on Twitter that they're going to do a big update. That's when they're introducing that huge package where it'll allow you to bump up. But other than that, the content's pretty fun. Black Army is fun. Right now it's just a grind. But I understand why you guys would be burned out.
Yeah.
I've gotten burned out and I've come back in. The only reason I'm back in is because my friend plays it.
Sure.
And I don't want to let him feel left out. Right. So I'm just playing it.
What do you play on?
PS4 mostly.
Oh, you play PS4?
I did try it on PC because I did try it, but my rig can't handle it because of all the particle effects and color and all the fucking shit that's going on just everywhere. Like it just staggers and dies. So
you guys are probably going to hear me finagle with my mic a lot during this episode because for some reason my stand is all fucked.
I've never heard that word before. But
You've never heard finagling?
I've heard finagling. It's just
I've
funny
never
coming
heard
from
of
you.
I live under a fucking rock, damn it. You should know this by now.
Sure, okay.
Who are your mains in Smash? And who do you play mostly?
I did try Incineroar. I like Incineroar a lot.
He's cool. Oh my god. So if you get them to like 50% and then you get revenge and then hit them with a side B, like it'll just fuck them up.
It's clean. I love it.
I can't say
I've been playing so much Bowser. Like I never really played Bowser in any of the other Smash games, but like
I can see why.
For whatever reason, I just happen to like him right now, just because it's really satisfying to land a drop kick on some dude, some poor soul, just poor soul that just happens to walk into a fully charged side smash.
Oh, and Joker got announced too.
Yeah, Joker.
DLC.
Yeah,
Joker's one of them.
I'm excited for Joker. Joker's definitely going to be one of them.
Surprising, like extremely surprising. But I mean, like. Bayonetta was surprising in Smash 4.
Bayonetta was good.
But I feel like Joker is even more out of left field than Bayonetta is for some reason. Actually, it's kind of in the same place. But like, but like, where now that Joker was announced, like anybody's fair game, right? So like,
PD Piranha's coming out soon.
Anybody that has been on a Nintendo console. So like, Dark Souls is now on there, right?
Yeah.
So
I think remastered.
So
right?
like
remastered. It has to be remastered.
Remastered.
So, but that means we could get like Solaire.
Dude, how dope would that be?
Imagine Solaire just praising the sun.
Praising the sun as a taunt. Yes.
But yeah, and Undertale's on there, so like we could probably see like Sans.
Oh yeah, Sans would be dope.
Doom Guy, like everybody's talking about Doom Guy, which is
Doom Guy.
I feel like Doom Guy's a little bit too mature. I feel like
but also it'd have to be like a different kid because I automatically when I think of Doom Guy, I think of Samus.
Right. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah,
the first thing I was thinking of when I thought of Doom Guy. So, but yeah, anything else? Was that pretty much it?
No, that's pretty much it for now.
All right, take it away, Arnold.
Oh, I mean, I just got new stuff for my Switch. I got Hyrule Warriors
Oh, nice.
for the Switch. I like it. He hates it. I don't know why.
I don't hate it.
Well, I think
I
because
just think it's too repetitive for my
because
taste.
of the whole it's just a slash.
It's just hack and slash all day, every day.
Because then I enjoy Senran Kagura, whatever the fuck that game's called.
Yeah, Arnold loves Senran Kagura for some reason.
Dude, I love running around.
Mean, I can see why.
Yeah, it's a hack and slash game. It's fun and you can lose your mind in that. And I spent 40 hours in that game within the game when I bought the game.
Oh, nice.
And a lot of money in that shit. So yeah,
Arnold bought so much. Oh my fucking god!
But yeah,
Arnold.
Then I started playing Need for Speed Rivals on my PC on Origins. It's a very old game. It's good. I like it.
Yeah. Okay.
I put it on PS4.
I always thought people didn't like it.
No, they didn't like it.
I heard that too.
It's just like I played it on PS4 and I enjoyed the game a lot, so I had to get it on PC and just relive like modding the cars. You know, I think so. Like I missed that a lot.
Rivals came out when I was still working at GameStop. I think that's why it sounds familiar to me. Yeah, it was like the cop, right? Like you have to versus a cop.
No, that's the one you see the Norwegian Hammer. You start drifting and shit.
Oh, okay, yeah, I did see that. Okay,
Magnus and all that stuff. And then I have that, and then I've been playing a lot of Siege.
Yeah,
you always play Siege. You're always playing a lot of Siege.
I love Siege, dude. It's like
it's fun.
Yeah,
dude, no, it's a good game. Like I respect it.
And then Fortnite. I thoroughly enjoy Fortnite.
And that's okay.
And yeah,
I stopped after season 3. That's just me. It's just like.
So speaking of Fortnite, so I used to do martial arts when I was younger and back in high school, right? I used to do karate, and the dojo I went to used to have a thing called Ninja Night, which is like kind of like a sleepover at the dojo. Basically, everybody brings their video games and they play stuff, and then they do things and just have fun together and everything. And then they recently dropped a video on Facebook, and I was like,
what's going on? What is it?
It was a clip of all the kids Fortnite dancing.
Of course.
Aggressively.
Of course.
Aggressively Fortnite dancing.
They show videos of kids like dedicated for that stuff. You know that, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you can't really.
No, I think
look down upon it.
No, I know. Like I just feel like when I look at these things, I feel like an old man.
No, and I understand. I completely understand. But that's the thing, though. Like, think about it. Like our generation, we had like shuffling when EDM was like super popping and started getting into it. Shuffling was really popular. So I mean, like that's kind of like their version. That's their shuffling essentially.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just hilarious when you see like, especially like the videos of the quinceañeras. Oh my god,
Jesus!
It is hilarious, dude. Because like
I didn't even know this was a thing. It
is a thing.
Oh my god!
But it's funnier when it's like done to like Norteñan music, which is a type of Hispanic music.
Right.
Yeah, where you hear the dun 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 dun.
Yeah, no,
and then they're doing it, and I'm like, oh my god, like I'm no. Like,
I just think of that one song.
Yeah, that one song. That's Sonidito.
Yeah, Sonidito.
Yeah. I just think of that song every time I think of like a Mexican party.
And you can't get mad at it because like it's just like. Yeah, it's a huge like influence in kids
nowadays.
Like, now, like it's their Halo, it's their what are the pop game? Gears of War,
right.
Call of Duty, yeah.
Call of Duty. Yeah, it's that's there. Fortnite like has done that, but a lot of things have just been going.
I respect Fortnite. It's a well optimized game. They did a really good job making it a mainstream thing.
That too, yeah. But microtransactions, but like it's a free game that anyone can download. I have it on my phone.
Yeah.
Which I play a lot.
Like they marketed this really, really well, and they just put out a solid, well optimized game when every other battle royale game was just really poorly optimized. PUBG, H1Z1, like all of them were just poorly optimized games.
H1Z1.
Did you know? Also, CS:GO, battle royale is out too.
Yeah, they have a battle royale
version. Too.
I saw that.
I think Spencer was playing it, and
really?
I think he probably played like a little bit of it or something. I don't know. But from what I hear, I mean, it's cool.
Like I heard mixed things. So like I heard one thing's good, the other thing's bad. So I don't know.
Yeah. Like I always thought it would be like interesting to see a battle royale game with the most competitive shooter on the market.
Like COD. Well, now
COD now, but back in the day it was Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Global. Oh.
Yeah, it still is to this day.
Yeah, to this day, but I don't think it has the same notoriety and audience that it had way back, like when we were in middle school.
Yeah. Right.
Like going to Siege nowadays, because I think
Siege definitely has been picking up.
Because I know when just
because like it's such Siege is like so competitive because you have to spend so much time memorizing all these maps and really understanding everything, and if you don't know these things, like you just get completely destroyed. Yeah. So like it's a very competitive game,
and I think that's what is the fun part of it is like you actually have to know it. And same thing with Counter-Strike. It's like the same thing. You have to know the maps. You know where to go, where all the cheat spots are, and that's all it is. Or you make funny ass videos and you randomly do prediction shots and you kill somebody.
Right. Yeah.
Prediction shots are like by far my favorite thing to do. I'll just do it like for the hell of it, and when I get it, it's so satisfying. Like I wish I recorded it.
Dude, I got so many people call me hackers.
In that too, because of prediction shots. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Or it's just like there's some moments that like I'll be going out a corner right at house where the servers are at. So the dude was trying to go in through the window, and I was like laying down underneath, but I wasn't looking at the window. I was looking at the door to the left, going through the hallway.
Yeah.
And then I heard him going through the window, and I just turned on and shot him with smoke. And he immediately calls me a hacker. It's just like
you can't be mad at that because that's part of the game's dynamic is that you have footsteps, you can hear everything, and it's just like that.
Definitely.
That's what makes it fun because it keeps you on your toes. You have to strategize. You got to work out with other people. But yeah, you get called hacker and things like that. But
that's just online
game you don't
and,
get called hacker.
Happens all the time.
I got so many like names on that dude after that shot.
If I don't get back, then I'm not cheating. That's all I gotta say.
Right.
Anything else?
That's about it.
All right. So my past 2 weeks has just been dying. Right. I've just been like horribly sick. But a couple days ago, so I had one of those moments where I just really wanted to play a game, but what I was looking for was just so specific that I couldn't find a game to play. It's just like it's like you're browsing through Netflix and like you just don't know what you want to watch, right? This was the exact feeling. I get this really often. So a lot of the time, but I used to hang out in one of the Discord servers with a group of our friends a lot. I mean, I haven't really been doing it lately just because I've been really busy. But yeah, I used to just chill there, and then we'd just be like really bored. I'm like, I really want to play an MMO right now, but all the MMOs kind of suck. At least the free ones do.
Yeah.
So like we're just spending like an hour, 2 hours just trying to find something to play, and we just can't find anything. And this was exactly what was happening a couple days ago. And so what ended up happening was like Arnold came home and was like, let's just go out, let's go to GameStop. I gotta stop by Best Buy anyway or something. And then we after he got he stopped by Best Buy. We went to GameStop, and I was just like standing there, and it still took me a while. I was just like hanging around, like staring at the walls for a while. Eventually, I ended up settling with Persona 5 because I never played Persona 5.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have not played Persona 5. I played a little bit of Persona 3, but I never really caught past the beginning because Persona 3 took forever to get to any actual combat and stuff, right?
Mind you, Timothy is a very picky.
Yeah, he's
picky.
super picky.
I'm
picky
dude.
Picky. I know this all too well.
But what was I saying? I liked Persona 4 Arena Ultimax.
Ultimax was fun.
I like Persona characters, and I like the concept of Persona and everything. But I just never really played a Persona game. So I finally picked up Persona 5. Been playing it. I'm about 7 hours in right now. I'm not that far.
Yeah, you're not that far.
But I've been really enjoying it. I like it a lot. It's a fun game. And I'm like only just now like really starting to get into like the point where like you're starting to interact with all the other characters and
Doing
stuff.
the social links?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But yeah, it's cool. I've been enjoying that. Other than that, haven't really been doing much. Been going to work.
Well, you know.
I'm not going to say anything about what just happened. Video viewers can see, but you know, just don't worry about it. Don't worry about it if you're just
It's going on YouTube, man. Come on, we gotta be friendly. YouTube ads is like screwed right now.
We're family friendly as we like curse like sailors. But yeah, that's pretty much been all I've been doing. So we'll just go ahead and jump into some of our news stories right now. So this first thing that we have in this list, I mean, none of these aren't put in any particular order. We just kind of throw shit on here.
Yeah.
But the first thing that we have here, I guess I'll just bring up.
Throw it.
Is what's been going on with Blizzard. So we've talked about Blizzard a lot on the podcast. We've talked about the whole debacle concerning
they're doubling down
Diablo Immortal, and then doubling down on mobile and all that stuff.
The memes are great for Diablo Immortal.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw those memes.
people aren't liking what's happening with Blizzard, and a lot of it's chalked up to Activision's sort of hand in this. So for the longest time, Blizzard's been under Activision's umbrella for a while already, but Activision hasn't really been touching them all that much, and it's felt a lot like Blizzard is like a AAA indie developer in some way, because like they have all this freedom. But now Activision's been kind of, you know, having a bit more of a heavy hand in the whole situation. They're kind of pushing a lot more stuff. And so one of the things is like they're kind of talking about cutting costs and a lot of that stuff, and cutting costs and then pushing their bigger titles, pushing the money makers basically. And I mean, Heroes of the Storm isn't exactly Blizzard's strongest title.
Yeah, I would have to agree with that.
I think Heroes of the Storm is a solid MOBA game. I don't think it's really up to the level of
other MOBA games.
Yeah, of like Dota and League of Legends.
Well, yeah.
But it's just a kind of
fun game.
A fun game. Yeah. Fun characters, all your Blizzard favorites. But yeah, so this recent story, Blizzard put out a statement, and basically what's happening is they are downsizing the Heroes of the Storm team. They're taking a lot of the members of the Heroes of the Storm team and moving them on to other projects, titles, other titles. And one of the big results of this is what's happening with Heroes Esports. So before I actually get to the Heroes of the Storm Esports thing, one of the quotes is, if I can find it, where was it?
This isn't the first one you have to make decisions like this.
Yeah, basically they're just talking about like they're moving members of the team. There's a tough decision. One of the things that they were saying a lot is like, these are all hard decisions to make, making tough decisions, kind of standard statement stuff that companies always make, you know. But yeah, this is also adversely affecting Heroes of the Storm Esports. So they're canceling the Heroes Global Championship and Heroes of the Dorm. They say it's not going to return in 2019, and which really sucks for people that play Heroes of the Storm competitively, and it really sucks for, you know, those event hosts and like commentators for this thing. Like they're losing a lot of money, and a lot of people are really upset about this because I mean it's kind of their livelihood. Like they're getting rid of their livelihood, and I mean it kind of means like a lot of them have to move to other MOBA games, and this just really sucks in general. Like
it really does.
And it really sucks that a lot of people are really upset, and myself included, that Activision has, you know,
decided to finally like put their foot in, and like
they're Activisioning Blizzard.
Yeah.
Because
That's good. That's good. Activision.
Yeah. I'm just surprised it took them this long to actually start doing it.
Yeah. Like because Blizzard has been like in the reins for so long. They've done like so much good stuff with it. Like especially with again with the esports and everything. Like again, like I never watched it per se, but I mean like I've heard about it. I've seen it like during their. If you follow them on Twitch, like obviously they'll have like their channels all up and ready.
Of course.
But for them now to finally step in and be like, hey, you know, you guys are wasting too much money on this. It's not important. It's like, well, it's important to other people. But again, like you said, it's just a money grab. But again, it's also people that like that. It's their livelihood. It's their job. It's what they do. It's what they love. And to just be, you know, stripped of that and having to go to something new, you have to start all over again. And you've spent like years and years and time and money and just dedication to a specific game. And to have that taken away from you, it's kind of sucks because again, it's just like they have no control over it.
I like to say, you just press F for respect.
Yeah, press F for respect. Hit that. But yeah, no, it just sucks because like I mean, I get it, I understand it. Like it happens, but at the same time, it's like you're gonna lose a lot more than you thought you did.
Right. But yeah, that's basically the gist of that whole story. Like it was one of the bigger things to happen this week, definitely. But there's not really a lot to say about it. It's just what's been going on the past couple of months with Blizzard in general.
And if they like showed out like statistics, I would understand. Like I tried Heroes of the Storm for a while when I was playing Overwatch. Still kind of am.
We all did. We all did.
We did it for the free skins. I did it for the free skins. That's all I did it for.
Yeah.
And it was fun. Like I understood it wasn't as hard as MOBA.
It's an easy MOBA to get into.
Yeah.
It's definitely the easiest one to get into and just start playing. And it's just enjoyable. And then you get to play with all your favorite characters and all that stuff. What was kind of interesting was like going back to the whole cost cutting sort of thing. I remember reading an article. It was a Kotaku article by Jason Schreier, whom a lot of people know as like one of the big names in games journalism in general for his investigative pieces and stuff. And he was interviewing a lot of members of Blizzard, like kind of anonymously and stuff. And they were talking about how back during the initial start of Diablo 3, like Diablo 3 didn't do super hot at the beginning, and it wasn't until Reaper of Souls that really started bringing people in. But they were already starting to give up on Diablo 3 before Reaper of Souls came out. And a lot of the developers were like, no, Reaper of Souls is like really good. You should see what happens with this. And they're like, no, they're just not having any of it. Yeah. Then Reaper of Souls comes out and Diablo 3 blows up. So like, I mean, it's big companies. That's just kind of how big companies roll in general. So, I mean, you can't really do anything about it. Really
they're dummies.
Yeah, and it really sucks for hardcore fans of Blizzard in general. But this next thing was kind of I thought this was kind of one of the more funny
this is an idiotic person. Yeah, I saw this too.
So Anthem, it's coming out pretty soon.
Yeah.
And EA, BioWare, they were running an alpha test. I think it was December 8th. They were running an alpha test for it, and they were really adamant about making sure that the players signed non-disclosure agreements during this. It's an alpha test. It's not a beta. It's not a beta, and it's not representative of how the final game. And so they just wanted to stress test the game, make sure it's working properly, see what needs to get fixed and all that stuff. That's all it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be focused on bug fixes. And this idiot, I'm not going to name names. You can look it up yourself. But this guy decided it was a good idea to stream the alpha test for Anthem, and that didn't go over super hot.
No. You never want to do that on an alpha game, like unless it's like a general like announcement, like hey, we're gonna open up the alpha for everyone to play. Then stream, because again, like your
if it's
NDA,
an open thing, like it's not exactly private.
Your NDA is not gonna be like in like it technically kind of gets voided in a way, in a weird way. I mean, if there's like a loophole for it, but again, it's general, it's public, everybody knows it, everyone's gonna sign up for it, and you're gonna have different streamers doing it. And that's how you build up the swell, and that's how you build up attention for it. But this guy went in and just streamed it anyways. I understood his view,
but the views,
his views and the view of like, oh, if I do this for EA, they'll love me. Like you didn't think didn't think it all the way through. You thought halfway. Like
I don't think he did it to try to bring light to Anthem. I'm pretty sure. I don't think Anthem really needs exposure.
Well, it's
It kind of does. Remember, you're dealing with BioWare.
Right.
Mass Effect.
Mass Effect Andromeda. That's just a shit show.
That was the absolute shit show of BioWare. So, like, again, like, it's EA. Obviously, EA is, like,
no, I personally, I think this guy did it because he saw, like, oh, I get a chance to play Anthem. People are going to want to see this. This is a chance for me to get a ton of Twitch followers.
Hence, half glass full.
Yeah. So, but yeah, as soon as he started streaming this thing, the client crashed and he got banned from Origin and from the alpha test. And it was actually kind of scary how fast it happened. Like it literally happened immediately. Like they had they were ready for people to start doing this.
Yeah.
And so but one of the big things that people were talking about during, you want to say something?
Yeah, just to say something with the people thinking that Origin people thought they deleted his own game list.
Yeah. Basically, what was happening was people thought that, like, because they saw an empty Origin library, and people were like, "Oh, they deleted all his games because he broke the NDA." And people were like, "Oh, that's pretty harsh." But I mean, you broke an NDA.
Yeah.
But you could get sued for that.
You would have been so much worse.
Yeah,
you could have been
sued way worse.
But having my game say, fine, whatever. That's a heavy price to pay. But
there's more to light to that. People were looking into the same scenario. Specifically, that person only downloaded the Anthem as the alpha only game.
So
he never actually
basically what
happened
was when people were looking when people were looking at it, they were looking at his desktop and realized Origin was the most recent download on his computer because it was like at the bottom of his like desktop, like in a position where it was like he literally just downloaded it. And then they saw that Anthem was the only Origin shortcut he had on his desktop, which kind of hinted at him only downloading Origin to play this alpha test.
Yep. Right.
And then people that were doing even more digging went and looked up his username, his Origin account, and saw that he had 0 achievements.
So it was like an account that EA probably made just to give him. Because I know some companies in the gaming, because I have friends that work in the gaming industry.
Right.
They do that. They'll give like specific users already set up and be like, here's the password and username. Right. Go ahead and log in. Yeah. Boom, you're done.
Well, yeah, it could have been that, but what most people were saying was like, oh, he downloaded Origin just for this for this alpha test. So, but yeah, like I mean,
it again, not a heavy price to pay if my games were deleted because I broke an NDA. Fuck it, whatever. It could have been so much worse. You could have been sued. All this shit.
Yeah, like it seemed like it would that was what happened, but it doesn't look like that actually happened. And I mean, even if it was happening, like even if your shit got down like deleted, like you don't freaking stream a game
that's
after you sign an NDA. So like I mean that's more of the story.
Are there for a reason.
More of the story is listen to your NDAs, guys. Don't be stupid.
You probably didn't read it.
Okay, Timothy likes chocolates.
What?
That's your NDA, right?
Huh?
Right? What? I don't know. I'm really tired.
Non-disclosure agreement. Do you know what that means?
Yeah, I know. I do what that means.
Okay. This next thing. So
why did you think demo those dang memes? Is that your?
Oh, so I changed my personal YouTube channel thingy that I use to demo dank memes because I started uploading memes. Nice. But this next thing, I didn't really read too much into this, but apparently there were like some leaked stuff. For Fallout 76, it was So people were data mining. Data mining, and they found some stuff, and they found a thing called Lunchbox. In the code, I guess, and it kind of hints at like loot boxes in Fallout 76, which I mean, it's not really surprising.
No,
it's not a surprise at all. But
it's Fallout 76.
But Bethesda hasn't said anything about it yet. You can go ahead and go look at this code yourself. But like, I mean, I'm not going to go through all this. I don't know code.
Yeah, I don't know code either.
I do.
Well, no, what's it saying, Marcus? Read it. What's it saying?
Well, give him one thing to fucking read.
I'm just gotta read it like this.
Okay, so I did catch some of it. Okay, so it looks like Lunchbox. Once it's bought through Lunchbox, Sugar Rush message added. It's an emote. All these are emotes.
Oh, they're all emotes.
If I'm reading correctly, they're all emotes. They're emotes because like you can write things and they're just emotes. Kind of like how like not Fallout. Fortnite has those like little things that pop over their heads. Sure. Like it's something similar to that, or it's just like a sticker.
Okay. Okay. So it's loot boxes to get like cosmetics and stuff.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Yeah, it could be that. That's from what if I'm reading it correctly.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like that.
But Bethesda hasn't. Well, my voice just cracked. Bethesda hasn't said anything about it yet.
No, but I mean, like, if it does happen, it's not a surprise.
Yeah, it's definitely not surprising at all.
Haven't had the best.
Fallout 76 has not had the.
It's a poo-poo style right now.
Yeah.
I thought one of my favorite things about the whole Fallout 76 stuff was the bag.
Oh
that was
yeah,
pretty bad.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
In case you didn't know, you probably heard about this. This was like one of the big things was for the collector's edition of Fallout 76. It was like $100 whatever the fuck dollars. It was supposed to come with a canvas bag, and it was advertised to come with a canvas bag. And then everybody got their boxes, and it was a nylon bag that was in a really shitty, wrinkly nylon bag. And
it was $200.
Yeah, and when a person emailed Bethesda about it, they were basically like, "Yeah, we didn't have enough materials for this. The materials are too expensive. We're not planning on doing anything about it." And that was the funniest response.
Just like, fuck it.
And then people found out that YouTube influencers, there was an influencer version of the collector's edition that people were getting that did come with the canvas bag. And but yeah, now they are giving canvas bags. There. Surprisingly, despite them saying, "Oh, there's not enough materials for this," they're like, "Okay, fine, you guys can have your canvas bag, but you gotta email them and deal with all this stuff to get your bag." But I mean,
the people pay what they paid for. Like, you gotta give it to them.
Here's the other funny thing about it: people that were putting in the tickets to get these bags, their information was getting leaked because there was like some weirdness that was going on with the interaction. Right. So people would like send in their tickets, and then they're getting like a bunch of emails of other people sending their tickets, sending their freaking like personal information and stuff.
This is not Bethesda customer service. Who are you?
Well, thank you for giving information though.
That whole canvas bag situation was a situation. It was an interesting one.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I really enjoyed reading that stuff.
I personally couldn't get into Fallout 76.
I mean, it's not a good game.
It's not.
I mean, it's no surprise you wouldn't get into it. It's just a bad game. Sorry, my voice like keeps going up because like I keep feeling a cough coming
some
up.
Water?
I have water right here, but it's cold water, so it's just making me cough more.
Fuck it.
But yeah, this next thing. So,
oh no,
yeah, buddy.
How's the song go, Arnold?
You gotta go fast.
No, that's not the song.
That's the updated version from like 4Kids TV.
I don't know about that.
Sonic X.
So a poster leaked, or not leaked.
No,
but,
it's legit. It's out there somewhere.
A poster came out. Where is it here?
That's the first one. Yeah, that's the first one.
Look at the hairy mongoloid. Look at those legs.
The humanoid body is what really throws me off. Like,
yeah,
I'm afraid of his face.
So this is horror movie. If he has those
big ass eyes and like in the games that connect.
Okay, I'd be pretty freaked out.
I'm afraid of what's gonna look like. I'm sorry,
but we'll get into that. Continue.
Yeah. So so this poster came out and it had a lot of people scared because I mean it's scary. Like look at that. That's just straight out of a nightmare.
Yeah.
This is the Sonic the Hedgehog movie poster that dropped. Get the full thing. There we go. But you said this was only the first one?
No, there's a second one.
There's two of them.
Two of them. I did not know about the second one.
The second one is
it's scary.
It's scary, but I don't believe it's real. I think in my opinion, like photocopied it because if you compare both of them, the shoes are completely different.
Okay, so this one is.
There's three actually.
There's
three.
I know two.
There's the one that he looks like he's on the San Francisco Bridge, and then there's
that
the one.
Is this it?
That's the one.
Okay.
So like if you see the shoes versus like the first poster, it's completely different.
A little bit different. Yeah. Maybe he just changed shoes.
That's what a lot of people say. Like a lot of people are saying that's the shoes that he gets, and then like later in the movie he gets like these upgraded shoes.
Oh, good lord!
Oh my god!
Yeah.
And then the third one is it definitely looks Photoshop, where it looks like. Good. So that's the one. That's the one. But again, the body is different. That fucking looks like Chris goddamn Pratt, and he's not on the IMDb website for Sonic the movie. So that I feel like that's completely fucking fake. But that's exactly what I was gonna get into. The eyes, the way you were like saying if they connect,
they do not connect here, but
they don't connect. But look at the body; it looks completely freaking different. Yeah, it's still furry.
It looks like a fucking 5-year-old that has that body,
right? And that looks like Chris freaking Pratt. And he's not in the movie.
Right.
It is Chris Pratt. There's no doubt.
There's no doubt. Like that man is handsome. He's Star-Lord. Like
he has a giant ass forehead. Look at it. I'm sorry. Look at Chris Pratt's forehead.
It looks like a Photoshop forehead if I've ever seen one.
And what's funny was in the article, they had questioned like, oh, like what about the eyes? Because like a lot of people were like, oh, what does it look like? What's his eyes look like? And in an interview, not an interview, but I guess a statement from Capcom with the movie producers, they told them they told Capcom what they were doing with the eyes, and Capcom was not happy about it because it wasn't the original design like it used to be. And they had like that was like I think one of their like initial like what concept is that they weren't like cool with. They're like, we designed Sonic, we wanted him to be like this, but you guys aren't gonna do it. And they're like, yeah, we're not gonna do it. We have a different like design and state of mind for it, which I understand, because again, like you have a humanoid looking ass Sonic that definitely looks like a 5-year-old child in a fucking furry suit. And
it's Chris Pratt's fucking giant ass forehead.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
And what kind of makes me sad is it's the producer of Fast and Furious, which is
Jeremy
Lin.
Friends.
Not Jeremy Lin. Who am I talking?
It's Jaewon's song Beijing Beef. I don't know.
No.
Oh my god.
We're getting to that card now. But yeah, like I'm kind of like I'm gonna see it. Let's be real. I'm gonna freaking see it.
Yeah.
Ironically, I'm wearing blue, so I'm ready. Like I'm gonna see it. Like I'm ready for the shit show. I'm ready to just pay like $14 for this.
I'm afraid of the eyes. I'm so afraid of the eyes.
There's something on Twitter where someone like photoshopped eyes onto it, and one of them was like Buscemi's eyes, Steve Buscemi. Oh my god, nightmare fuel. It is great.
I mean, I've seen people draw like hyper realistic versions of Sonic with the Sonic eyes, and it is terrifying.
Have you seen the floating eyes, Sonic?
I believe I have.
Yeah,
I might.
I've seen a lot brightness, and then it's the eyes. No, but it's like someone, I think someone photoshopped it, but it was really funny.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of Sonic memes with the look of Sonic, and
then people are like, all
it's like
up in
already
arms.
It's like Pikachu already.
That's what. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, so a lot of people are up in arms, like, oh, y'all can accept Pikachu Detective, like all that, but you can't accept Sonic.
I cannot.
There are boundaries. Pokemon, Sonic, completely two different entities. I will accept Pikachu over fucking Sonic.
I still can't accept that Jigglypuff. That is terrifying, and I cannot.
Mr.
Mime, yes.
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Dodgeball Shoulders.
Psyduck
looks all right. What's really cool is someone like freeze framed it, and they kind of like zoomed into the Psyduck's eyes, and you see like a crystalline kind of feature. And the reason, and someone from the studio or one of the writers was like, yeah, we designed Psyduck's eyes to crystallize because it represents like his psychic abilities, like because psychics are used to use crystals and stuff as like a way to channel their power. So there's a whole lore to it. So there's at least there's something to explain it. Versus something where it's like,
yeah, we don't have an answer for
humanoid, muscled out Sonic.
We just did it.
if Yellow Sonic is not in this movie, I'm going to be very disappointed.
Dude, is Silver's going to be in that movie? What about Knuckles?
Yeah, that's why I said Yellow Sonic.
Yeah, Yellow Sonic, Knuckles,
and Red
fucking
Sonic.
Tails.
You don't get the joke.
I do. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit.
Front credit themes, Black Sonic comes out. Calling right now.
But yeah, if you have not seen the Sonic posters, you should probably.
They just want to hear our opinion.
Yeah, just
our anguish.
Yeah. We'll just look it up yourself.
But thank you for making it this far, guys. Like,
yeah. If you made it this far,
we have not killed ourselves yet because of this poster. So.
Yeah, no, we're alive and well.
Watch, there's gonna be like creepypastas of like people looked at the Sonic poster and they started killing themselves.
Not be surprised.
Like you guys remember Lavender Town?
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I try not to.
Yeah, that's enough of that. I need to get away from that. That was terrifying. This next one's pretty cool. So we got some announcements for Street Fighter 5.
So as of today, Street Fighter Capcom has finished.
Capcom Cup has officially finished.
Capcom finished, and the winner is not Yukadon. It's not the other, not Fujimura, not the same person.
Why don't you look it up?
I remember.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
Winner of Capcom Cup 2018.
It's a podcast, guys.
Yeah, I don't know.
I do this. It's on the fly.
Gotcha-kun.
There you go.
Gotcha-kun won. And then we got a new release for season 4.
Some announcements. So they announced a bunch of changes to the roster, like the frame data and all that stuff. And
disappointing.
A lot of changes to V skills.
Yeah.
Some really questionable nerfs to Ken specifically.
Cammy?
Ken.
Ken? Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
It was already pretty bad, and it was like, let's nerf his target combo some more. But this isn't a Street Fighter podcast. Let's just get to the meat of this stuff. So
You see that big-eyed, bushy-eyed fucker?
another new character here. Ryu. A lot of people are gonna be mad at me for saying Ryu. Ryu.
It's Ryu.
It's
Wario.
It's
Wario.
It's evil.
It's
And
evil.
it's evil Ryu
And
called
now
Cage.
he has horns.
And his
Cage.
name is Cage.
Yep. Cage is why Cage?
Yeah, why
Fight
Cage?
your daddy. Akuma. Sorry. I don't know. I mean, I can understand
Was
Cage.
this already in the Street Fighter lore?
I don't think so.
I thought evil Ryu is Ryu but evil that enhanced the Satsui no Hado.
No, so Evil Ryu is getting taken over by the Satsui no Hado, and this is like fully taken over, I guess, which is like
I guess
Oni
this new
with
entity called Cage.
Yeah,
now?
it's a persona. Which,
Yeah.
again, Cage, something that he locked up a long time ago, something that he's fought,
right.
like his inner demon.
Yeah.
It came out. Cage. It was caged. Cage.
Uh-huh.
Makes
Yeah.
sense.
Makes
I get
I
it.
guess.
Granted, it's like, I feel like it's a very cop-out.
It feels like such a weird name for a character like Ryu.
Yeah,
I feel like Cage would be like the name of an evil version of like an American guy.
Yeah. Luke Cage. I don't know. I'm just
But regardless, he looks sick.
look ultimate.
Look at that!
Look
oh,
at it.
God, that's going to be annoying
He's
as combo.
basically a Marvel character.
He's basically
like he's
Akuma.
cool.
No, he's
A better version of
Akuma.
Akuma.
Yeah,
Of VTuber
Well,
2.
he's like a combination of like Oni and Evil Ryu.
Which before he came out, I asked Twitter. It's just like, I wonder if Cage's gonna be like Oni and Evil Ryu like together,
Uh-huh.
or just a separate entity itself. And I look at the trailer,
Yeah,
I got the answer because
Yeah,
I
mean-
honestly played.
Look at that.
Yeah,
It's
Look at that. Is that the Jin?
It's I don't remember what they call it. Those Indian deities.
Jins.
Yeah,
Jins.
yeah,
Yeah,
Jins.
yeah.
Okay, yeah. So that's what it looks like. That's
that's
kind of
better
weird.
than Kali. Look
That-
at the Kali
that's kinda
with
weird.
horns.
That looks like Akuma mixed with like someone from what was that show on Adult Swim? It was the Rockers.
Metalocalypse.
Metalocalypse.
There you go.
That's the one.
Metalocalypse. Cage.
Cage.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the story costume.
I like the
I
story
think the
costume.
long hair is kind of weird on this design in particular. But
Yeah.
I mean, to each his own.
See,
I mean, some people could probably think it's sick.
Oni, Cage demon. He fought his inner demons. Cage. Makes sense.
Yeah,
see?
I guess.
we'll
Again,
get
bit of a cop out, but it works.
like from this. I'm speculating that I think they're gonna come out with another version of Akuma. Like Oni. Since
Oni's already the other version of Akuma.
Yeah, it's just like if he's gonna come out, they should come out in this season or Poison.
So you
I
think
want Poison to come out in this season.
I mean, it's
Poison.
kind of a random
Poison would be a
character,
real
but
cool
yeah.
mix.
Huh?
I would agree. That'd be a cool mix.
Yeah.
I still want Makoto, but like I want
Makoto too.
Makoto would be cool.
I want
would be-
Makoto with third strike command grab rather than Street Fighter 4
I want
command grab.
Yoon or Yang. Yang, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
Ooh.
if Yoon and Yang come out, they have to come out at the same time. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
it only makes sense.
Yeah.
Which,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's last two characters.
mhm.
There's like four per season, so it's like I'm gonna assume Yoon and Yang,
Right,
Makoto, or this Cage.
I mean, can you really see another Street Fighter coming out anytime soon?
After this one, no.
Yeah, exactly. So it only makes sense that they finish completely the
Yeah.
whole roster and just
Yeah.
add everyone in already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. But yeah, Cage looks cool.
Yeah.
And then like he's already playable in the PS4 version apparently.
Yeah, leaks came out mid tournament.
Really?
That the patch came out mid tournament
Oh.
in patch, and then people are playing him already.
Oh.
So they all new tech already has been found before the game is ended. So who
Yeah.
knows? We'll wait for PC tomorrow. Tomorrow's the update for PC.
Ooh.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Dope.
I'm off tomorrow, so I can play it. All right. So this next few stuff's going to be mostly you guys.
Yes.
So Rainbow Six Siege Operation Wind Bastion.
Yeah, is now live. Well, I mean, obviously, if you haven't been playing, but yeah, the two new characters.
Oh, I gotta put my birthday.
No, just okay, anyways. You do that. Anyways, two new characters, Cade and fucking.
I was born in
Nomad.
1977. Not really.
It's an Airbender versus a Bandit 2.0.
Yeah. With
It
a
is.
freaking sniper scope on him.
Yeah, the ACOG.
I think it's great.
It's
That's
okay.
fucking cool.
Cade's shotgun with his fucking suppressor.
Yeah.
It's a legit block.
Lowered number of electro claws to 2.
That's Cade, yeah.
Players
three.
now only receive 2 points for deploying electro claw.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like in the PTR, like they definitely like nerfed a lot of the stuff. Well, not nerf per se, but more like I guess balancing.
Yeah, bouncing for it.
But yeah, no, like Cade's fucking cool. Cade's fucking overpowered as shit.
His shotgun is like a DMR.
Yeah.
You can fight any other DMR operator on a one-on-one situation.
And what is DMR?
It's another
version of like a auto rifle.
Yeah.
But like it's more like a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a single shot.
Yeah, single shot.
Yes,
Sniper rifle.
as you can tell, I'm a scrub to shooters and guns and stuff. I don't know guns.
And then his AUG is AUG. That's 92, 72. Is okay. It shoots like he has no recoil.
Nope.
With a grip. There's no recoil on that.
Maybe that'll.
And then Nomad's fucking
counterbalance it.
Just airbedding the shit out of people.
Yeah, her pods. So what it does is like if you get a certain distance as a defender, pushes you out of the way. Why?
I'm trying to counterbalance my microphone so it doesn't keep drooping down.
Okay.
All right.
If you can't,
no one can see it. No one can see it.
Yeah,
So
no
it's
one
fine.
can see it. So you don't. It's a mystery. It's gonna be a mystery to all. No one's gonna know what I'm using to counterbalance my microphone.
Anyways,
and then her AK-47 is godlike. I love using her gun. What else? There was one thing. Also,
I don't want to allow you to see my location.
Are fucking good.
For once, there's a good
They're
pistol.
stupid good because they have like a 2x scope, and it's like a 1-shot kill.
Okay,
it's like Maestro's like shotgun pistol.
Yeah,
it's that bad. Like how good it is.
I can see a nerf already. At least a balance. At least a balance of it.
In what way though? How
maybe add a recoil.
A recoil to the gun?
Yeah.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, just a bit because again, it's like it's so not so precise, but it's precise enough to do a one shot.
Yeah,
and like again, like when you go through the guns and you see like all the like their meters and like the body, like where it aims, like that is pretty close to like a headshot already, like for their pistols for both of them. And it's fucking stupid ridiculous how close like from the body to the head is.
Yeah,
like you can't miss.
It's like 10 shots per
round.
Per round.
Yeah,
I don't know. You're looking at.
Yeah,
you're looking at me like I know.
We're looking at you just to make sure that you're still in the conversation.
No,
we're not pushing you away.
Yeah, no, it's 10 shots per mag, and you can't even modify that thing. Nope. It's really good as is. So all you change is the skin, and that's really much it. And then IQ Ash's headbox is stupid. It's fucking dumb. I'm sorry. Ash's headbox needs to be rebalanced because I got so many body shots on that. And as a mirror player, I got so much hate.
Yeah.
As when I got a couple like headshots from Ash. They hated me.
It doesn't. I'm not saying that it does get easier. It's just like again, you're dealing with somebody that's like, what can you fucking do? Their hitbox is like, you shot over here.
Your head's right here, but your hitbox is over here.
Like what the fuck?
Right.
So it's like
it's like Hanzo's arrow hitbox early on in Overwatch.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's like that. I don't know. And then they took out the mirror trick. You know about that one? The one you reinforce in half wall, so you put right in between the middle.
Oh yeah, and it just floats.
And just float. No, it doesn't float.
No.
Like so, there's a reinforced wall and a breakable wall. So you put your mirror right in the middle between the two, so then you can be safe and then you can shoot out.
Oh yeah. I have seen that. Yeah. Okay.
They nerfed that already. I'm sad about that. I used to do that all the time in casual.
They also nerfed that one map where you can get like super quickly to the other side of the.
Oh,
attackers.
They did?
Yeah, they nerfed it.
What?
Or rather, they took it away. Where like you can't do that anymore.
It's in cafe or in tower.
So.
No,
Towers. No,
towers is bad.
I think it's
house.
House, yeah. So you can pretty much like as a defender go in and like block off one of the breakables on the wall and just put your own like enforcer and you can't fucking get through. And you're stuck there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I gotta check that out.
I saw that.
Then.
I was like, never fucking did that, but that's fucking cool. And yeah, they took it away. Or rather, they I think they removed it. They removed that section, so like it's like you can get out of that room because it's in the bathroom. I think it's a bathroom. And yeah, so like a lot of the defenders like to go in there because it's an easy way to get down to point A or whatever the bombers are. And so it was an easy way to go through there because again, it was on their side, not on the defender side.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I didn't know about that. So
the more you know.
You should play this.
You would hate him if he played with you.
Who?
You would hate him if he played with you.
Oh yeah, no,
I played it with him before.
There you go.
Yeah, you felt the hate right through the mic,
huh?
Like you felt the hate when we were playing.
Recruit?
Yeah, what's your favorite recruit on that?
I don't know how to use any other one.
So what do I do?
It's a goo mine.
Put shit everywhere.
I have ice cream cones. Wait.
do I just throw these things over here?
Drop the armor. Drop
the
armor. I'm trying. Drop armor.
But okay, so is there anything else you want to add to that?
It's a fun game.
It's a fun game.
Yeah.
I like the new patch.
Nomad, I feel like can definitely be a lot versatile, especially with like again like just her like AirPods. Like
She needs more.
she definitely does need more. Yeah, like a little bit more. But like I mean, if you play it right, you strategize right, you can bring people like out of hiding spots, which is cool.
Yeah, it's like I feel like her thing is like she needs to make the defender to move out,
Yeah,
and she doesn't have that like that fear, you know,
right.
because they can see the pod there. It's like I'm not gonna move there because it's gonna push me out. You know?
So it's probably been more like camouflage. I guess.
Yeah,
Kind of like how
it's
the
like
goo mines,
mines.
yeah, like they fade away.
Yeah,
Right.
with Legion.
Or at least not as seeable, but like you know, like Capcan. Obviously, you can see if it's Capcan,
Yeah.
but like sometimes you don't see it.
Yeah,
Kind of like that.
Yeah,
At least that kind of like area of like camouflage or presence.
So
All right, so we'll move. So this next thing, so Red Dead Online, they released their real money store. It's live, and you can buy gold bars, and they're not cheap.
No.
Whoa,
They're not cheap. So this is a Polygon article here.
I think that's more expensive than like what they charge for
GTA
For GTA, yeah.
for card sharks. Yeah,
You know, you should
They
have
are.
seen what they were charging for boosts and stuff. With it was like Marvel Strike Force or whatever, the mobile game.
Oh, the mobile game, yeah.
Yeah, there was like some event going on, and it was like it was some ridiculous amount of money. It was like $200 for
Oh
some.
yeah, for a character that you can
Yeah.
pretty much unlock if you
Yeah.
play the entire. Yeah, I remember that. I forgot.
What?
Yeah,
Really?
someone did a video on it. I forgot what character
It was pretty gross.
I think it was Thanos or was it Deadpool? I think it was Thanos or
No,
don't
this
remember.
was like some Nick Fury events. It was like a ridiculous amount of money to unlock like Black Panther, and
Yeah,
then,
okay,
like,
that's
some,
the one. Yeah, that was the one. Yeah.
and there was like the Kree and stuff. You would get like
Really?
boosts, and like you would spend like a lot of money to get. I think it was the Kree, which sucked and is only useful for this particular event. So like you had to have them to successfully
pass through the event.
but then you don't use it for anything else, and so
That's
you paid all this
dumb.
money for just to play this event essentially. But yeah, enough of that. This is Red Dead, and these gold bars are expensive. So it says here, Rockstar Games released a sizable patch today for Red Dead Redemption 2. With that patch, it has also launched the cash storefront for Red Dead Online. Players can now purchase premium currency called gold bars with real money and trade them for some in-game items. Gold bars are available in several bundles. So the 25 gold bars is $9.99, 55 gold bars is $19.99, 150 gold bars is $49.99, 245 gold bars is $74.99, and 350 gold bars is $99.99.
Yeah. So that's
money.
That ain't it.
It says also there's also a slot for a limited time offer. Currently, you can buy a single bundle of 25 gold bars for just $4.99. Conversion rate for the main storefront runs from roughly 40 cents per gold bar for the smallest bundle to less than 29 cents per gold bar for the largest bundle.
It's
Microtransactions.
it's a cash grab.
Yeah.
So
This is
I don't know exactly what the exchange rate of gold bars to whatever you're buying them with them is.
I wouldn't know,
but there was an article I read that it takes like $600 to get everything.
Oh,
really to
Yeah.
unlock everything
To
online.
unlock everything online, like buy everything, every single thing. I think it was like worth $600.
Is there a lot of stuff in the store?
I mean, you get horses, stables. I'm assuming weapons, armor,
Sure.
clothes, but I don't know what else they would add to it.
Oh, here's a.
But that's not including like their
Okay, so it
future
is
DLC stuff.
42 gold bars for a horse.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it
it's by horse.
But like, I mean, I can understand it. Like
Yeah.
if you see the stats and everything, it's,
Sure.
it's not bad. It's well balanced. But
But that horse costs a little under $20.
yeah,
Like it's,
I'm not paying $40 for a freaking digital horse.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of expensive.
but there's people who will.
I mean,
Who
people
have
spend money
everything.
for like everything. Like,
Yeah.
Like
people
me.
spend like thousands and thousands of dollars on skins for
Not
League.
me, not me. Then that's not me.
That hurt, Timothy. That hurt.
Yeah.
No, like I spent a lot of money when I played League.
Right.
A lot of money. So
Yeah.
I understand that. No, again, but like I mean, I'm just talking about like it's $600 now for the content that there is now.
Yeah.
But
Eventually, it's going to be like,
Eventually
they're gonna add more
yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
They're gonna add more stuff.
And then it goes on and on and on.
Yeah, and it keeps getting more and more
If
more
it takes
expensive.
$600 to get everything now that's in the content, what else is gonna like either it's gonna be the same or it's gonna go up even more when the next DLC stuff comes out, or the new gear, or the new weapons, or the new horses.
Sure.
Right.
Who knows?
Yeah, who will never know.
And from what I heard, Red Dead Online isn't even that good.
No, it's broken as fuck.
Yeah.
People are assholes. People are assholes.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of memes and videos of like people riding around the horse and just lassoing them and just drag them across the fucking.
That's the one I've seen. It's pretty funny.
It looks funny. I will never like. I would not like it if that happened to me, but it looks fun from afar.
Yeah, and the main issue I heard about it was like the lack of content. Like from what I heard, there's just not a lot of stuff to do in Red Dead Online compared to when
you played the storyline.
Yeah.
Well, I feel like this is like how GTA 5 started. You know, the GTA Online was the same way.
From what I hear, GTA Online at least had here's the difference between Red Dead Online and GTA Online. GTA Online, it's silly, it's goofy, it's a silly game. You run around and you just fuck around. Whereas Red Dead Redemption, it's a lot slower pace of a game. It's a lot more of a serious tone.
That's true.
So you can't really just screw around the way that you do in GTA Online. At least what's the word? Atmospherically, you can. And so because of that more serious tone and because of that slower pace, it's just not as fun as GTA Online where you just fuck around.
Right.
Well, I mean, it's just I you know, I don't know. It's just that's the way I see it. You know, like it's gonna get better throughout. Right now, it's gonna have a rough start. It's gonna go through its
of course everything does have a rough start.
So like it's gonna get better.
Yeah,
it's gonna go up from
eventually.
there.
But yeah. I'll stick to the storyline.
I need to get that game also. I need to get that. You know,
it's not bad. It's a time killer. It's nice. The storylines.
It's just that 200 gig fucking update.
That was fun.
It's just turning me away. It's a big
game.
It's a big boy game.
Big boy game. Big boy and big girls.
Because I still need to finish Spider-Man.
Yeah, Spider-Man's fun.
Yeah, I'm almost there. I'm like I locked all like the characters already. All the suits almost. I just saw Dr. Octopus, Electro, all the main villains right now. So like I'm there.
And then you got to play the DLC.
Yeah.
All right, this next story is really more about
it's
an
Fortnite.
Arnold story.
It's Fortnite.
Do your Fortnite dances, everybody.
Yeah.
Do your Fortnite dances.
So recently, when Season 7 dropped out, and Infinity Blade came out, and it was in for the eliminations only, I think. I could be wrong.
You play the game, you should know this, Arnold.
Yeah, but not enough, you fuck. But it was broken when I saw this shit going around flinging because there was no counter to the fucking thing.
Yeah, but everybody was talking about how broken Infinity Blade was.
And the devs took the game out, put it in the vault, and they were looking to fix the thing. But from what Marco was saying, they put it back in already.
Yeah. So like, they took it out because a lot of people were complaining like it's a one-hit kill thing. Like,
yes, it is. I got hit that thing so many times.
Oh my god. I've seen videos of it.
I wanted to punch my monitor so hard when that happened to me. I'm sorry.
But I understand because it's the craziness because like everyone knows where it is and like they introduce planes and stuff. So like, it's you're literally in a world at war kind of situation where like you have airplanes and you have other people trying to get the Infinity Blade. And it takes like 2 seconds to pull it out. Like there's a time like to pull it out. And then once you have it, cool, you can go ham, spin around, leap like you would in Thanos when Thanos event came out. Yeah. That was fun. That was a fun event.
Fun.
But yeah, so they took it out because a lot of people were complaining it was overpowered and the devs felt bad. Like, oh, this wasn't earned 10. Like, we want to make it fun. So we took it out, put it in the vault. And then that was that. Yeah. Then, like, I think yesterday they were like, oh, we brought it back, but we nerfed it. So every hit does 75 damage. So, but still spins like a motherfucker.
Yeah. So
like it's still broken, but at least it's not a one hit kill. Like
at least it's not that broken.
Yeah. Like you can hack everything, cool. You can get mats, all that stuff. Yeah. Cool. Like once you pick it up, you have to drop everything.
Yeah.
Which is a small price to pay if you didn't get any cool shit. But if you went in
any legendary rifles or guns or handguns.
Oh, that someone could fucking hit you with a sniper rifle from 300 meters away. And Donezo. Cool.
Yeah.
I had the blade. It was fun. But yeah, I mean, season 7 so far. What do you think?
I enjoy it. I like the snowy map. I still need to do all my missions for it. I got like on my first game that I updated the season 7. I got 10 kills.
Okay.
With a squad, obviously. I can't do it alone. The most I get is like 4. Mm-hmm. And then for some reason I got like 1 sniper from 150 meters away.
That's not bad.
Yeah, I was hyped and then I locked off after that.
With me, like again, like I was telling you guys earlier, like I played, but after season 3 I stopped. And the reason why I stopped was because the battle pass did annoy me because like I had to pay. But if I did the battle pass the season beforehand, got everything, I would be able to get enough to buy it.
Yeah.
But again, that's time, commitment.
Sure.
And I can't build for shit.
Mm-hmm.
Buildings, I can't do it. I fucking suck at building.
That building was the main reason. One of the big reasons I couldn't get into Fortnite, just because like building is just weird to me.
It's weird. Yeah, sure. It's not something I'm used to.
But have you seen people fucking build?
Speed build? Yeah, speed builds are crazy.
I mean, people can build. Yeah.
I'm more impressed with people that play on console.
Yes. Yes, I'm impressed with that.
And those are like 10 to like 14, 6-year-old kids
Imagine
that like can like
Switch.
control. I tried it. I downloaded it for the fuck of it to see like how cool it is. I hated it on the Switch. Dude. I was like, oh.
Yeah,
and then I bought a Pro Control. I'm like, all right, it's a little bit easier, but
right.
What's the point? You know,
what's the point?
Yeah, you need to switch.
Still don't like. But I mean, again, like I get it's part of the game dynamic. I shouldn't complain. I shouldn't bitch about it.
Sure.
It's part of the way it works. But
it's pointing like to the side of your face.
Hello.
There we go.
Yeah, like it's just more of like I'm not used to that kind of stuff. Like I've been an FPS player for like so long to have something like that it requires building.
Yeah,
right.
It's
just weird. It's just
weird.
A
it's
weird
foreign
concept.
To me. And like, people will tell me like, oh, you just gotta get used to it. You gotta like really like get into it. I'm like, I understand that, but at the same time, it's like I'm a FPS to the core.
Yeah. Another thing is like, I don't really care for the aesthetic. I don't like the cartoony aesthetic personally. Yeah. It's just not my thing.
Dude,
they're cool.
The Easter Bunny outfit. That ass.
The thick.
Oh my
the thick ass.
The thickness with two
dude.
C's.
Come on. Dude, honestly, at Fortnite, that's all I play is because I want all like the girl outfits.
The Omega stuff was cool.
Yeah. It was good too.
Again, the skins are cool. The skins are cool.
Is it worth spending $20 for a skin? No, but you can get later on.
If mommy and daddy buy it.
Well, that's a different story.
Mommy,
mom
daddy,
and daddy,
I want to buy my Fortnite skins.
But still speaking of Fortnite, there was a rapper who is suing.
Drake?
No, not Drake.
Mill.
No, it wasn't Meek Mill.
The Millie Walk?
Yeah, the Millie Walk.
Yeah.
He's suing for the Millie Walk.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because he made up the dance.
Yeah.
And I get it. I understand it. Like, the dances, like, if people don't patent that shit, of course you're going to lose. Because you're going to have a big company that's going to swoop in and take
it's just going to make you look worse because, like, everybody loves Fortnite, and then you're suing Fortnite, and they're like, oh, you're suing my favorite thing.
Yeah.
And it just hurts your reputation.
Or they cut a deal and be like, hey, give us this, we'll sponsor you, or something like that.
Yeah,
or
it's like Drake's like Highlight
Bling.
Yeah. It's like that. That's in the game now, and people use it.
But
and Drake hasn't. It's not suing them.
Well, I mean,
he plays Fortnite.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He plays it also. Like it's
it's a hit miss situation with certain people.
Ninja's ninja. Ninja's ninja.
Yeah, they're not gonna be like, hey, you made the Millie Walk. We'll put you in the next Samsung S10 commercial.
Yeah. But yeah, that's enough of Fortnite.
Yeah.
Well, let's move on to Kingdom.
Fortnite for now because of the blade. That's
okay. Okay. So let's go to Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh God.
Yay!
This is probably the one that hits home for me. I don't know about you guys, but
I've never played Kingdom Hearts. I never played any.
I played Kingdom Hearts 1. I played Kingdom Hearts 2.
I'm sorry.
That's fine. No, it's fine.
I am not the hardcore guy that played like all the handheld Kingdom Hearts games.
I feel attacked. I came here to have a good time, guys. I feel attacked.
But I did love Kingdom Hearts 1 and I love Kingdom Hearts 2. I played the fuck out of those two games. But yeah, I didn't play all the handhelds and stuff.
To be honest, I was never like the fan of like the Disney characters.
Okay, that's understandable.
Just me. Like I was like,
it's the same thing. It's like this? Yeah, it's the same thing. Like I watch Disney movies, but I won't go to Disneyland. I've had people do that. I've had people tell me like, yeah, like I'll watch Disney movies, but I won't ever go to Disneyland.
Really?
Why? It's expensive, and I just don't want to see people.
It is expensive.
It's expensive as fuck. It's Disney.
Yeah,
get ready to spend like $500 there.
We went to Disneyland one time for the sole purpose of going to eat over there with a few of our friends.
Oh yeah.
And play Pokemon Go?
No, we do not play Pokemon Go. I dropped Pokemon Go like a week after it came out.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I did the same thing. I couldn't do it. Once I got Magmar, I'm done. That's it.
Okay. That's it. Yeah.
But yeah, this Kingdom Hearts story was an interesting one. So you said it was like a warehouse worker or something?
Yeah, so the way I guess the way that everything's been going down, the way it happened was a couple of days ago, someone started posting up like screenshots of the opening title for Kingdom Hearts 3.
Right.
Some video of the gameplay. And apparently some guy who was shipping the games decided to take a box with him. It had like the Xbox One copies. And he started selling them and posting them on Facebook Marketplace to sell them. But then it got taken down. But nobody knows who this guy is. Like nobody knows.
Which is
Which is weird because
like you would think that like the that place would realize like, oh, a guy stole 100 copies of this game.
I'm sure there's an investigation going on.
Well, the thing is, there's a possible way you can do it because if it's already in the container shipped out, you can still look at the stuff. You know, like you can go in like take a container from you.
Yeah, I don't know how like these whole shipping places work.
Go missing. Oh, we forgot to pack it, or maybe it's still back at the. I've heard it.
It's like that. It's like there's ways of people taking it.
And so after that, the whole gay age community went in an uproar. Everyone was like, this motherfucker, we should find him and kill him and lynch him and shit like this. A lot of people were like just sad and disappointed that, this person would do this. And then a lot of people were blaming Square Enix that like, oh, like, you guys should have taken better care of this. You should have like handled these suppliers more. Like you should hold them accountable.
Really care about spoilers.
Right. It's a game that's been in our life, well, at least in my life, for like 16 years. No, it's been 16 years.
Oh, really?
16 years. Trust me, dude. Like, this is how much I love Kingdom Hearts. And when I read this, I'm like,
for me.
I was a little bit angry too, because like, I mean, I've seen spoilers for certain things. Not a lot of things I care about, but this is something I really care about because again, like, it was my childhood.
It's part of your life.
It's part of like how I met my friends, my group of friends that I've known since high school, and we're still friends to the day.
Yeah.
And this is all we've talked about. We've talked about like Kingdom Hearts 2, like like what's gonna happen, like who's this and that, is Sora gonna fight who now? And now it's like we're coming to the end, to the conclusion of the whole, I guess, Xehanort saga. Yeah, the Xehanort saga. Yeah.
Yes,
Xehanort saga. And yeah, we're going to finally see how it ends. And then for someone to do this, it's like, dude, we're literally a month away. Like, you couldn't wait to like push it like maybe a day or two before like mom and pop shops do. Like,
of course.
What the hell?
Like a week, like most games come out.
And then so everybody was tweeting at Nomura and the Kingdom Hearts Twitter page, like, "Hey guys, this is going on. Like, do you know about this and that?" And then I believe yesterday or today, yesterday, Nomura put out a statement saying like, "Hey, I saw what happened, but like, it sucks that it happened. Like, all of our development teams have been working really hard for this game. We wanted to make sure it was special. Make sure that everyone enjoys it. But for this to happen, like." It happened. Like, he took it very well. Like, a lot of people were like, Square Enix should just sell their own shit on their online store, which is understandable. I completely understand that because Square Enix will do things like that too. Like, they'll, for example, Final Fantasy, the online game I played. They had a collector's edition for Stormblood, which is one of their expansions. They didn't sell that at GameStop. Or rather, they did, but it was online. And like, I didn't really want to do an online thing because at the time in the moment, I was living in an apartment. And so I didn't want to do that. But I ended up doing it anyways, and then it ended up getting shipped to one of my neighbors in my apartment complex, and I had saw on my phone like, oh, it got delivered, but it's not in my doorstep.
I was like, where the fuck is it?
And so like I go down to the gate, I open it up, I try to see if I can find the mailman or the mailwoman, and so sure enough, I find her, and I'm like, oh hey, do you have this in your box, like, or in your truck? And she's like, oh, I just dropped it off to that house. I'm like, that's not my house. Like, it's like, oh, okay, let's go. So me and her, we go over, we knock on the door. I don't know this lady. I just know she's my neighbor because she lives in the complex. And she's like, oh yeah, my son just opened the box. And in my mind, I'm like, no. And this is like a 5-year-old kid. So he already ripped the box and started digging through it. And he was just about to open it. And like, and it came with a figure.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And then like his mom like immediately stopped and was like, no, that's not yours, blah, blah, blah. Like this and that. Shit. And then she started apologizing, things like that. But I'm like, this is why I don't do online orders. But again, it was just my situation. At the time, I lived in an apartment. I didn't live in a house. Now it's a lot better, so I can do it however I want. But I understand why a lot of people were like, yeah, just Square Enix, do it on your own. Like, just provide your own shippers, do it on your own, things like that. But that's what happens, like, this is why we can't have nice things. Like, that's true to this team.
People like this that ruin it for everybody else.
So, I mean, it sucks that it happened, but I mean, a lot of people were just more like, understanding of it.
I'm like surprised like they don't know who this person is.
For real. Like really.
I'm surprised. Knowing this big of a spoiler, they should be on this shit.
Knowing the internet though, once they figure out who it is, like, it's gonna be a bad time for that guy. It's gonna be bad.
I think the funnier takeaway from this is probably it's an attack on the Xbox users. They're like, I don't know why Kingdom Hearts 3 was on the Xbox One. It was always been PS4 exclusive. It should say PS4 exclusive.
Right.
It was just a lot of funny comments.
But everybody should be able to play the game.
And I completely understand that. But I mean, there it is, a screenshot for it. But so that Twitter user was like, here's a screenshot of the Facebook Marketplace. It's not his screenshot, but that was in the listing, and then the copies were sold.
All 100 copies were
Not
sold?
100 copies. Some copy. Oh, as far as I know, some copies were sold because again, it was taken down off of the Facebook listing. But not a lot of people are trying to like prepare for the worst because now that they've been sold, they're more worried about like
Spoilers.
one guy did it. Who's to say the other like 10, maybe 15, 20 people who got the copies are not going to go in and be like, hey guys, here's a shitstorm coming, and then all the content is revealed.
Oh my god.
Here's the gameplay. Here's Rapunzel's place, or here's like the battle with Titan, or whatever we fucking see. Or like they beat the game and like, hey guys, here's the ending.
Oh my god.
Or here's the last battle scene of it all. Here you fight Xehanort.
That's an asshole.
Yeah. So
everybody dies.
Thanos came out of nowhere.
Oh man. But yeah, this is a really interesting situation.
So, I mean,
I've never heard of something like this happening before.
Yeah. Again, especially with a big game title that's been in development for 16 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a hard hit to the community, but I mean, they're staying strong. We're staying strong, but we'll see.
We'll see if this person has a good heart and not fucking upload anything.
I don't doubt that. I'm pretty sure he has it like ready to load on YouTube. You know how like on YouTube people upload things like
he's got all the posts scheduled.
Yeah,
all the posts scheduled, and then like he's got like all his tweets scheduled. He's gonna post on these subreddits. Got a whole plan to ruin it for everybody.
It's like that scene in War Games where they're about to launch a nuclear weapon.
Oh, yeah. All right. So that's all the stories we got.
Yeah.
What's coming up on the channel? We have Smash Ultimate, World of Light coming up.
You saw.
Oh, yeah. I did see a little bit of that.
Marcus
my God.
Marcus walked in towards the latter end of that.
A lot of people are going to hate you guys. And a lot of people are going to laugh at you and be like, give me your friend code. I want to fight you.
I don't have the game, so you can fight this fucker. So
yeah, you can fight me. But yeah, we got World of Light coming up. We're still figuring out what we're gonna play for our Thursday upload.
Yep.
And then I mean, S list that always just happens whenever we start recording. So we don't know until the day of.
Guys.
We're so professional. It's because we have lives.
Yeah, we do.
A lot of stuff.
And we're already in the holidays, so it's just even
more
for us.
Yeah. So busy for retail workers.
Yeah. Sucks for you guys. I'm sorry.
Oh no,
I'm sorry. I don't work retail anymore.
Marcus doesn't really have to do much.
I have to talk to people just like you.
But you don't have to sell anything.
I kind of do. Even if it's not my stuff, I still have to sell. And be like, oh, where's this? I'll take it over there, man.
Yeah. But yeah, those are the plans. But if you have any questions or topics for us to talk about, you can send them on over to heywereplayin@gmail.com. That's HEYWEREPLAYIN@gmail.com. If you're not already subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do that, or not. I don't know. Whatever you want to do.
Please support the channel.
Please support us. And subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, or whatever your preferred podcasting app is, and then give a rating for that too, because it does help.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you all for tuning in. Whoa, I became a...
Thank y'all for tuning in.
This is like the second time I did that where like I said, thank you all, and then it came out as like y'all in like the most southern Texan accent
ever. Thank y'all for tuning in.
Thank you all for tuning in, and we'll be back next week.
We love you.
Thanks for coming.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me. I hope we can next time.